I can go all white. I need to build my defense still. My offensive book's pretty good. I still need to make some adjustments to it, but it's not bad. Hey. Jerwin James, pretty good. Joey Bosa, pretty good. Justin Herbert, pretty good. We're week 11. 12. This is 5-minute quarters. Could you imagine if we had 15-minute quarters on? Jesus Christ. For our games next year, we should up them to like 8-minute quarters. Be more fun. You don't want to. No, only for our games. Well, let's play. Got that off.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run yardage.
Nothing's running. Nothing. Yuki.
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Get that complete to Hunter Bryant, the tight end. And up to the 30.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see if I got anything running. We should be good. Oh. Okay. Ready. No, don't give it to me.
First down, Chargers.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I didn't like this play. I do. Solid play.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He's brought down at the
It is lagging a little bit. I'm seeing if I'm the only one getting a little bit of like delay. That was not where that went. I hit X. Great question. I like that I hit X, but it went to B. Bingo. I possession caught it. Bullshit. I hit A. And he had it too, and he let it go. Did you see it?
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense.
Don't think he wanted to die.
down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is the tight end, Njoku. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Thank you.
2 to go on 2nd down. A good
I have food.
8 yards on the 1st down completion. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Now the first carry for Zach Morris. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20.
Hey, Mon, cup of soda.
20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
Oh, heck, KJ Handler.
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I tried. I tried to get to him.
And he'll get it up near the
I didn't notice until you hiked it. Wasn't paying attention. I just can't match that speed, man. Oh, oh God. Derwin James tried to eat him. Yeah. I mean, you did, though. Him dropping the pass for no reason? Yeah. It lagged. That's the only reason you didn't have time.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
That's out. It didn't look out, but I think he only got 1 foot.
How about the defensive stand here from first and goal, 3 straight incompletion?
No, I don't think so. Telling you to run the ball. I was expecting that, right?
The kick by Bass is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive.
I'm gonna pay him next year. He's an 80.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
I tried to hand it off, and he wouldn't hand it off.
They would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game.
You see me turn the other way. I'm like, nope. I'm getting out of here. Green Bay 6-4. Ew, Houston 2-8.
Absolutely, there's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Ball at the 20.
I don't think this is gonna work. It didn't.
Buying time is left.
I know. It did it to me too.
First 6 passes, time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last
Wow.
play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Okay.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
Well, he wouldn't throw it.
He throws there in
I just can't get anything going.
Coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
Well, I had you beat. I just couldn't get the ball off.
And a fair catch call for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Coming out with a jumbo
I don't have
package
the
to start
personnel
the
for it,
drive.
really.
On first down, they'll start out with Moss. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
My defense's biggest weakness is still corner.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
I just don't know how to cover it. You like that 18 yards I have? I told you this offense isn't nearly as potent as it was in previous years. Not having Eckler or Mike Williams, or
Second and 5.
I just don't have that like move player.
This is Hamler on the receiving end.
Gallup's good and all, but like
Lines up near the 45.
you double them.
6 yards to pick up, and that's
Yeah, because you have the safety over the top. I can't throw to him. And then Perkins is good, but he drops too much.
drop to throw. Open man.
He pulled the mean through the curl. Oh no.
That's the number 2 receiver.
All right, well,
In terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be
yeah.
too for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors.
Oh no, my backup was hurt.
where they stand in
Or free safety, so I moved him to free.
numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he'll go down
I
inside.
tackled the cameraman.
Going out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he's going to have just a couple
Holding.
with a marker on the field as well.
Holding.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside
Oh.
when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules
Huh.
where you can extend them out. But sometimes
He was facing Joey Bosa.
and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Oh, he was facing a Milt and Wosu.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
And Wosu.
Eluding the pressure run.
Wow. That, you should have been punished for that. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about that. That's just you game at that point. There's nothing I can do. That's not on me. That's not my play call. There's just nothing I can do.
Here, second and a few inches.
Then just throw it away.
He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh, come on.
Complete. However, we do have a
Your receiver literally hugged me, so I get the call.
that time he was looking for Jerry Judy. Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. Flushed out right. And he gets
What do I do? I knocked it down, but it teleported to your hand.
it to Njoku. His second
Fucking madness.
on the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PNY
Would help if I could, get a stop on first and
signaled for and taken
No.
successfully.
cross. But
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to find his running back. It's
I'd like to just, the only thing I want in this game, Dippy, a first down.
that catch good for only a couple.
Up second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
And he stopped immediately there.
Number 30 on the carry. Ricardo Allen brought him down.
Why do?
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He'll fire this deep for. He's got a man complete.
I have no.
Touchdown, LA.
Herbert's pass.
Michael Gallup hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that
Nope.
was just a simple fly
Be-
rule, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And
Couple-
that one will bounce out of the back of
Version.
the end zone, so we will start here.
Couple 2-point
at 25.
score.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
On play action, they'll throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Your forward progress stopped inbounds.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, apparently.
You tell they want
I was considering the Okiroli, but I was like, that's
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down.
there's nothing I can do if you're just gonna do that.
Good coverage down.
I can't play it any better than that. Like, I'm doing everything in my power, and you're just abusing the game.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Get on the ground.
Chinonwosu in the 6 now for him on the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the
Field goal.
yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go
Field
with the
goal.
ball. Down he goes.
Fake field goal.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll go down inside the 40.
I can't do anything.
There was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray.
It's Kenneth Murray.
This is a real nice job defensively of getting inside.
See, originally it was a press, but then I was like, play underneath because he's gonna have to throw it.
Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
Exactly like I thought it would. Oh! That's a tight end! Jeez! Right.
13 yards and it moves the sticks.
Chargers.
What?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he
No.
takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
There was nobody.
Play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season.
Are you sure?
The Chargers have taken the lead.
I think I missed it.
CD for them. This has just been an
Almost.
offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first.
9 to 13.
In the second. Sometimes you just
I
have to
prefer
experiment.
9-11.
A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better.
Mistakes into miracles.
That's part of what we're seeing here.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
25-yard line.
Mere existence is pretty much a bullshit in this game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half.
I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna play off to find out.
I guess don't do on this final drive.
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to
Yeah, I saw where that ball was going. I swapped to the linebacker immediately.
Effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
I was lurking. I'm like, do it.
You're playing a 4-down base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and of course, get
You got nowhere.
A throw left side, hold in by Miller. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10.
Yeah, I was like, you just gonna run it?
But now they're looking at 3rd down here. So we've
That was
got
funny.
time in a 5-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is John
Yeah.
Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. So this just a 5-point game as we resume action in this 2nd half on EA Sports.
Puts in backup quarterback.
Out
to Lola Tagovailoa.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in
Yep.
this game. What's the tonality?
I don't know what it is you're doing, so until I do, I'm gonna play off and just try to, cover it. It seemed to be working for me. I have to figure out what it is you're doing.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive.
That was a good catch.
Stay up for the team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
I played underneath. Just let him do it. There's no reason not to. Yeah, you're probably gonna want to go for 2.
And his guys are going to retake the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived.
Uh-oh.
2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch.
Is that an illegal lateral?
And he will not make it into
Roughing?
the end zone, but
What?
there's a flag down far
Okay,
side of the
I
field.
guess we're doing this again.
That's all about. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before.
I don't-
Screen pass, not only you rushing
I don't
the passer,
understand.
you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end.
I
You
guess
can do it
so.
anyway when you shouldn't.
You also threw it backwards.
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2.
I tried.
He's going to keep it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
17. Chargers.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
I like that I stopped you and then the game bullshitted me.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Depending on who you ask, you could get arrested.
The Charger drive about to get
Huh.
going. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3.
Well.
We'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half.
I had an idea.
Okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big
Oh, Gallup! That was nasty.
try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what
That was originally a run play, but then I was like,
after the catch.
yeah.
That one was
yeah, he just whiffed the tackle. He just went through me. That was a weird angle, I guess.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he is
That was my power back instead of my speed back, and I don't know why.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think this
Try
running
this.
game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Even the commentary's like, this defense is not that good. Even the commentary's like, nah.
13.
Oh. Almost certainly.
Here's Herbert.
I don't have anywhere to go. I just held it. I was like, I'm not throwing this. There was nowhere. I didn't even know what to do in that situation.
Credit him with a sack as he buries it
Yeah,
over
just
the
hold that ball and take the sack because it's not worth it.
bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
But you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those.
How far is that?
Been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
69. 69 yards. Okay, pause. Paused it. No, he doesn't.
Chargers punter now, as he's on to kick it away.
So here's a thought process, right? Could you imagine, like, oh, so if you say like your offense is like stupid good, right? And you just never punt, would it be smart to put a quarterback at punter, right? And start training him up to be a punter? That way, when you do fake punts, you have like a 90 throw power quarterback as a punter. You ever think of that? How's that not a face mask? It'd be interesting. It seems like a Bill Belichick thing to do.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his right. And a quick throw here that's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart.
Pretty funny.
He'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for
I tried. I saw it.
Maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that.
It's harder for you to score in the red zone than it is out there, and I can call my defensive book opens up a little bit more with some of the unique coverages that I could really do. Going with some stuff that I can't really do because I don't have the speed to keep up with you, but I don't have to worry about that now. It's starting to, don't fuck us now. We're having a good game finally. Can we pause it? I think we're good.
And they'll run the end around here with Judy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Good. Pretty funny. Okay. You ever seen the member berries from South Park?
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
So it's a bunch of berries that go, you remember this, you remember that, and it's just them saying the Chargers players' names.
They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
My strategy's not looking so stupid now, is it?
Here's 3rd and goal.
Don't be that guy.
They're going to look to throw.
That was real close to being dangerous.
4th and goal looming. We hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I was expecting the fake.
The kick by Bass is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
Yeah.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now,
Goes
is that
2.
going to be enough?
Excellent
Yeah.
question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field,
See, my plan worked.
if they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel
That was real close.
Direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33.
All right. Time to dig into my bag of tricks. I have a couple that I save for situations like
The
so.
Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
find out.
Field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in
Yeah.
and affect their play.
First down
Yeah.
yardage on the first play of the drive.
That's why I went with, instead of throwing the comeback or anything, I went with the.
Ball in some tight
the
spots
safe
all
play.
game long. That throw no different.
Yeah,
Okay.
people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as,
Okay.
I can do it. So it's not
He almost stayed up.
me, and I'm gonna keep firing.
Number 30.
And he'll
That
be brought down
15-yard
at the 48-yard line.
touchdown is kind of nice.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd and 5.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
You're supposed to pick up the block, center.
Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
I can see that.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the
Okay,
play,
this is
so
gonna be my.
coming up. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The
So this is deep in my bag of tricks, and I don't think it'll work, but I'm gonna try it.
from the 50. Here's Herbert.
He went too far.
Running back,
Pretty good, isn't it?
and he'll get it down to the 47 here. 3 yards, all they could muster there.
Yeah.
Will bring up fourth down.
It's worth a shot.
I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really
That's a
good.
better throw. That's That's.
It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Charger touchdown.
I saw the one-on-one. I'm gonna take that every time.
Touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Chargers can now take the lead with the extra point.
His kick is
And this one through the uprights and
All I need to do is stop you.
Lancers 21. Lancers 20.
No.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The first season.
This
Uh-huh.
will make it into the end zone.
As a matter of fact, it was the only game you won that season against me.
To 25.
It was when you were still the Broncos.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
Complete to David Njoku.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 30.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Yeah.
Strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now back to throw.
Dropped it. He dropped it.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense,
Yeah, he
don't
did.
let him get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, he
Well,
scored
yeah,
on
down.
time, on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Get out of here.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh no, Wozoo! That was a hella good play.
Some good games going on in the early window.
Got shot.
Might be the best of the bunch. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Yeah, you were trying too much.
Down inside
You should have took the safe throws. Like a screen there would have been great.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I would have saw it, but that coverage wouldn't have stopped the screen.
2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a second
Honestly,
down, but
don't care.
are in field goal range. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
No, I'm not gonna do that to you. That'd be mean.
His second TD
Okay,
game
Do you want me to go for 2, or do you want me to take the PAT? Because if I go for 2 and miss, then you just have to hit a PAT. I'm going to go for 2 to make you score twice. I'm going to try, at least. Either way, I'm up a touchdown.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Herbert. And
Okay.
incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Yeah. Popular down near the goal. Nice job there to get in.
You got a shot.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to keep the hands of the defensive front down.
So I think I figured out how to stop Trey Lance.
In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender.
You're going to go 5 wide, aren't you? Why not? You don't want to go 5 wide? Get out of here. You're out of the game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I can't even be mad. You're down. I can't even be mad. Yeah.
Take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Back to throw. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 16 more on that one and another first down.
43-yard line.
You're going to probably want to score before we get inside the 20. Because then my book opens up some more with my man coverages. So I can bring more pressure like that. Oh. Yeah, apparently. I'm not sure. With the fumble on the line of scrimmage. Because if it's over the line or on the line, kills the play dead.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long. He's back to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. This is caught.
I can't do anything about that.
And they do finally get it at the 12.
Well, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do about that.
Strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations.
Yeah, you did. I'll. Yeah, so kick a PAT, you'll tie. Just don't miss. Don't charger it.
Split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
I just need a field goal.
Better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kicks away.
Woohoo!
And he stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Or if you... Well, if we go to overtime and win the toss. You need a turnover, or you need to keep me inbound?
To get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Henry. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
No, the ball was inside, and he was supposed to throw it out.
To go in the game. Now it's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
I just needed the.
Now the Chargers will
I
use
went
the
for the first.
second of their timeouts.
Yeah, I went for the first down there.
7 seconds to play.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the
I know
ball
what it's
in the
time for.
passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to
You're not
capitalize
wrong.
on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Oh, you know what this play is.
Now Herbert.
Does it matter is the question.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop him with
So I have to get to the out.
ticks to go in the football game.
It sure did. I'm on the 46. So I need at least 20 yards for me to feel comfortable.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Herbert now to throw. Forced out to his left. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he takes it going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first.
You almost got me, and I could have got more yards, but I was like, no. There was no reason to.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Again, Herbert steps away to his left.
I tried to throw it away. I tried to throw it away, and he wouldn't throw it away. No, stay down.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard.
Just run it. Let's go to overtime.
Well, they thought they were gonna
I like
break the tie
it better in
because
overtime.
their plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
No, we're tied.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive
Yep.
going for 14 and also going for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And we have free football
Yeah.
overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it
So it comes down to who gets the ball, right?
because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime,
Well, you can't
team
say
receives the ball, scores a
you
touchdown.
can't say our games aren't close.
We can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a
Yep.
touchdown to win the ball game. If both
You ever think maybe I just got better at this game over the years?
but if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
I would have been real sad if that's how the game ended.
Their own 24-yard line.
A turnover kills you here.
Ready for their next drive.
Oh.
They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of
I couldn't get there.
field scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to
Don't. If you're gonna beat me, don't do it like that. Don't be that guy.
make that transition.
I'm okay with you beating me over the top or outplaying me. Don't just cheese the game like that.
The ball in the end zone and not leave it up to a field goal.
Bull crap.
to give the team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now.
Catch it.
Throw's gonna be incomplete.
Catch
KJ
it.
Hamler
You gotta catch it, man.
second down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just having a defender run with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Escaping the
Stop it. It's so cheesy. Stop it.
down inside the
Just throw it away, man.
for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's able to get it to the
I don't want to lose to bullshit. I'm okay with losing. I am okay with Trey Lance beating me with his arm. I am not okay with you cheesing the system.
Now left side on the swing pass. He'll get the first down and more
I hate getting teased.
And I remember my coaches always talked about in goal line situations, and now you're in overtime where they have to keep them to 3
Good
points.
morning.
Otherwise, this thing is done. Win your individual battle within the framework of the team defense. Beat that guy across from you and make a play. I expect them to attack on defense and not sit back.
You don't think so? Why not? All you can do is try.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll roll him out right.
I can't do anything. It helps that KJ Hamler got 40 yards on a scramble, quote unquote scramble. And then Trey Lance did the same thing. So I just lost to bullshit. What's new? I asked my mother for a soda and she never gave me one. I am too fat. I can't play you any better. I tried, man. I like that it takes you, cheesing the system to beat me. Mostly because your defense is trash. Upgrading.